What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Fanrantan, and in this episode I am doing the LEGO Speed Champions Fast and Furious Dom's 1970 Charger. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so in the bag we get 2 numbered bags, a small sticker sheet, and our instruction manual. So let's get into bag 1. Alright, so I'm going to start out making Dom Toretto. I really wish they would have given him leg printing, but what can we do? Alright. So, there is our Dom minifig. So, now we're going to start off with this base plate. Then we're going to flip it over. And we're going to take 2 4x4 plates. Put them on the back. Then, we're going to need to grab a 1x2 plate with the ball joint connector on one side, as well as 4 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Then, gonna need this 1x6 piece, and then 2 of these Technic pins. Then I'm going to need a 2x4 plate, and then this will go on like so. Then I'm going to need another one of the 1x6 Technic pieces, and then 2 of the Technic pins. That will go here. Alright, now I'm going to need 2 1x3 corner plates. Alright. Then we're going to need 2 more of the 2x3 corner plates. Next, I'm going to need a 1x4 plate, followed by a 1x2 smooth plate, followed by 2 1x2 plates with 1 stud on top. So there we go. Next, we're going to need the 2 of the 2x4 wheel well pieces. Next, we're going to need another 1x2 plate with the connector part of a ball joint on it, as well as 2 more 1x3 corner plates. Then I'm going to add 2 1x1 clear pieces in behind here. Then I'm going to add a 1x2 plate, followed by two 2x2 plates with 2 studs on one end. Those go in like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x3 plate with 2 studs on top. Then we're going to need a 1x1 plate. And then we're going to need 2 1x1 rounded pieces with a vertical bar on it. There's the other one. Now, that will connect on like that. Next, I'm going to need another 1x4 plate, followed by 2 1x1 plates. Go here and here. And then I'm going to need a 2x6 plate to go on like so. Alright, now I'm going to need a 1x4 plate with 2 studs on either end. Then I'm going to need 2 more 1x3 corner plates. And then I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate. Then I'm going to need a 1x2 rounded plate. That will go on like so. Next, we're going to need another 2x6 plate. And then we're going to need 2 of these 1x1 clear plates. Next, we're going to need 2 1x1 quarter circle plates to go on like there. Next, we're going to start with a 1x2 plate with a 2x4 vertical plate going down. Next, we're going to need a 1x2 brick, followed by a 1x1 clear piece, as well as a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going upwards. Then I'm going to need another 1x2 plate with a 2x4 plates going downward. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate with a hook on one side, as well as a 1x3 smooth plate. Yeah. Or is that a 1x4? Or it's a 1x4 smooth plate. Alright, now gonna need a 3x3 plate, followed by a 1x3 plate with a printed piece, as well as a 2x2 plate with 2 studs on one end. That will go there. Now we're going to need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so when we get to here, we're going to put these together. And then quickly just finish it off with the same pieces for the other side. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate with a ball joint on one side. Next, I'm going to need first I'm going to need a 2x8 plate. Next, I'm going to need two 1x2 rounded plates, as well as two 1x1 clear plates. All right. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going up. Then I'm going to need two 1x2 sloped pieces, followed by two 1x1 sloped pieces. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 plate, and this is, or a 1x2 smooth plate, and this is going to get a sticker on it. Alright, so here is what the sticker looks like. That is going to go like this. Next, we're going to need 4 more of the 1x2 rounded plates, as well as another 1x2 plate with a ball joint on one side. And then I'm going to need two 1x2 sloped pieces, followed by a 2x2 sloped piece. Did I say 2x2 already? I think I did. So one's to 2x2, one's a 1x2. Right. Next, we're going to need this 2x4 rounded piece that has details on it. Then I'm going to need two of the 1x1 plates that have a hook on the top. Next, I'm going to need two of these pieces, as well as two of these rod pieces. There we go. And this is going to connect on like so. Now, I'm going to start off with a 1x5 plate, followed by two 1x3 plates, and a 1x1 clear plate. Then I'm going to need two 1x2 clear plates, followed by two 1x1 clear plates, followed by just a 1x1 plate. So, there it is. Next, I'm going to take this 1x2x2 brick with two studs on one side and give it a 1x2 rounded plate. This is going to go on the back like so. And then this is going to connect on like so. Next, I'm going to need this 5x8 piece. 5x8 kind of sloped piece. And this is going to get a sticker on it. Alright, there is the sticker, if you guys can see it. That is going to go on like so. Now, going to need 8 1x2 slanted pieces, 4 for each side. So, all right. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate with one stud on top. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 plate with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 brick followed by this 1x2 piece. And then I'm going to need another 1x1 plate with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going up. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 plate with a hook on top, as well as a 1x1 plate with one side rounded off. That will go there. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 2x2 sloped plate. So that will go on like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x1 smooth plate with one side rounded. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 cylinder piece and a 1x1 rounded hooked stud. And then this is going to go on like so. Then I'm going to need another 1x1 or a 1x2 piece with a 1x1 plated stud, as well as a 1x1 rounded piece, and one of the 1x1 reversed studs with a bar on top. And then this will go on like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x6 plate, followed by a 1x2 plate, followed by a 1x4 plate with 2 studs on either side. Next, I'm going to need a steering wheel piece. Then I'm going to need 2 1x1 studs. All right. Now this is going to go in like so. Next, I'm going to need 2 of these hook pieces and then 2 of these bar pieces. I'm going to put those in like so. On here. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 or a 2x2 plate, followed by 2 1x3 corner plates. Then I'm going to need 2 2x6 plates. Then I'm going to need 2 1x3 or 2x3 plates. Next, I'm going to need 4 1x2 plates. Going on like so. Then I'm going to need a 1x4 plate with 2 studs on one end. And then we're going to need 4 of this 2x2 corner plate. So it's going to go like so. Now, on to bag 2. Alright, so for this bag, I'm going to start off with a 1x1x2 brick with 2 studs on one side. If I could find said piece, that would be lovely. One second. Alright, found it. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 clear plate, or a 1x2 clear plate, followed by a 1x1x2 plate, followed by a 1x2 smooth plate, followed by a 1x2 smooth plate going up, and it's going to get a sticker on it. Alright, so there is that. And next I'm going to need a 1x1 plate. This will go on like so. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 piece that has a hook on it. And then I'm going to need this bar piece. And this is going to go on here. And now I'm going to need to do the same thing for the other side. Alright, so there we go. Now, I'm going to need to make 2 of this next step, I'm going to need a 1x8 plate, followed by 2 1x6 plates. So they will go there. Connect on like so. Now, where is the other? There we go. Alright, one on this side as well. Alright, so now I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going down, followed by 2 1x1 rounded smooth plates. To go there. Next I'm going to need the other 2 of the 2x4 wheel well pieces. Then I'm going to need 2 1x3 corner plates. as well as 2 1x1 studs, as well as 2 1x1 quarter circle pieces. Next, I'm going to need 2 of the 2x2 plates with 2 studs on one end, as well as 2 1x1 plates. There's the other one. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 brick that has a Technic cross in it, and then I'm going to need this Technic piece that will go there. Then I'm going to need 2 1x3 corner plates. Then I'm going to need 2 1x1 bricks with 1 stud on one side. Then we're going to need 2 1x1 smooth plates that is rounded on one end. So there we go. Next, I'm going to need 3 1x2 rounded plates. Which is going to go up front here. Then I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going up, as well as 2 1x1 studs. Then I'm going to need 4 of the 1x2 rounded plates. Boom, 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 boom. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 brick, followed by a 1x1 smooth plate with 2 1x1 smooth walls going up. That will go there. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x3 corner plates, which will go here. Then I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates, as well as a 1x2 vent piece. Next, I'm going to need 2 more 1x1 plates, as well as 2 more 1x3 corner plates. Go back like that. Oh my god. Then I'm going to need 2 2x6 plates going from the very back. Next, I'm going to need 2 of the roller skate pieces, going like so, as well as 2 1x3 plates, followed by 2 of the 1x1 quarter circle plates. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x1 clear studs, followed by 2 1x4 plates, next I'm going to need 2 1x1 smooth plates, followed by 2 of the 2x2 plates that have 2 studs on one end. Then we're going to need 2 1x2 sloped pieces. There they are. Alright, next I'm going to need we're going to need 2 1x4 sloped bricks. There they go. And I'm going to need this piece as well as a rod piece, which is going to connect onto the last hook. It's going to go down. Then these will go down like so. Alright, now I'm going to need 2 1x4 smooth plates, or 1 1x4 smooth plate, 2 1x6 smooth plates, as well as a 1x1 plate and a 1x1 smooth plate that is rounded on one end. Next, I'm going to need 2 of the 2x2 smooth plates, followed by a 1x2 smooth plate, which is, here we go, and then 2 of the 2x2 sloped plates. Next, I'm going to need this 4x3 windshield piece with a 1x4 smooth plate on top. And then I'm going to need 2 of the 1x1 quarter circle pieces. They go on top like so. Next, I'm going to need 2 2x2 reversed sloped pieces, as well as 2 1x4 smooth plates. Then I'm going to need a 1x8 smooth plate. Next, I'm going to need 2 1x1 bricks. And then I'm going to need 2 1x1 plates with a 1x1 vertical plate going downward. Connect those on like so to the front. Next, I'm going to need a 1x3 plate, followed by a 1x3 smooth plate, followed by a sticker. Alright, there is the sticker, and this turns out to be the last sticker of the video. Now, I'm going to need 2 1x2 plates with a 1x2 vertical plate going up, as well as a 1x2 plate with 1 stud in the center. And then, going to put this on like so. It's on like this. Nope, I was wrong. I was right the first time. Then these are going to go on like so. Next, I'm going to need a 1x1 brick, followed by a 1x1 plate with a 1x2 vertical plate going down. Then I'm going to need 2 of the 1x1 smooth studs. And am I missing something? I'm not. This is going to just sit on I'm actually going to need a second 1x1 plate with a 1x1 vertical plate going down. Next, I'm going to need another 1x6 plate, followed by a 2x2 smooth plate. Next, I'm going to need to do most of the same thing for this side as I did on the... Alright, now here's where this one changes. Going to need to put a 1x1 smooth plate on top. Put that in there. Next, you're going to need a 2x2 plate. Put that there. Followed by a 1x3 smooth plate. Next, I'm going to need this 1x8 smooth plate, followed by 2 1x1 plates with a 1x2 vertical plate going down. Put those on either side, and put that on like so. Next, gonna need 2 1x2 reversed sloped pieces, followed by 2 1x1 plates. And then these are gonna go on either end. Now, I'm going to take this 3x6 windshield piece. Put 2 of the quarter circles on it. There we go. Next, I'm going to need a 1x2 rounded plate, followed by 4 1x1 studs, followed by 2 1x1 studs that have a vertical bar going out of it. Then I'm going to need another 1x1 stud that has a hole in it. Then I'm going to need a 1x1 plate that has a rounded edge. And then I'm going to need a 1x1 stud that has a bar piece in it. And then this is going to connect in like so. Next, I'm going to need this weird 3Y Technic piece, and then this Technic rod, or this Technic piece, as well as this hinge piece that is going to go on like so. Now, I'm going to start with a 1x2 plate that has a 2x2 vertical plate going up. Then we're going to need a 1x2 smooth plate. Next, going to need 2 1x1 bricks with 1 stud on one side. Next, I'm going to need a 1x4 or a 1x2 plate with a 4x2 vertical plate going down. Then I'm going to need 2 more 1x2 plates with the 2x2 vertical plate going up. Next, I'm going to need 2 2x4 smooth plates. Next, a 2x3 smooth plate. Next, 2 1x3 corner smooth plates. And then this is going to go on like so. Now for the 4 wheel pieces. Each of them gets a special 2x2 wheel tint or 2x2 rounded piece inside of them. There we go. And that is going to be it for this video, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on Instagram at FanRantan. And if you like what I do, consider supporting me on Patreon at FanRantan, as well as go support my other channels, one being a D&D channel that's called Drunkards Dumbasses, or you can go find it under the Boundless Shores, as well as go support my racing channel, where I review NASCAR and F1 races. That is called the Bent Fender Podcast. So, I'm going to end this one here. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.